Somalia didn't just collapse, it fractured. The world watched as Somalia descended into chaos in 1991. The central government vanished, leaving a power vacuum filled by rival warlords. Cities became battlegrounds, and lawlessness swept across the nation. For years, this was the dominant story of Somalia, a state defined by its failure. But in the country's northeast, a different story was unfolding. While much of the south was mired in conflict, local communities were taking matters into their own hands. In 1998, after years of civil war, clan elders, politicians, and community leaders from the northeastern regions gathered. They made a historic decision. They would not secede from Somalia. Instead, they would form an autonomous state, a self-governing entity that would one day be part of a new, federal Somalia. This was the birth of Puntland. Unlike Somaliland, which declared full independence, Puntland's founders charted a unique course: autonomy without separation. Their goal was to build stability from the ground up, establishing their own government, security forces, and judicial system. They created a framework for local governance while holding on to the vision of a united Somalia. This strategy brought a level of peace and order that had been absent for nearly a decade. They established a constitution, a parliament, and a presidency, proving that local control could be an antidote to nationwide anarchy. But the path to stability was never simple. Puntland soon faced immense challenges. Territorial disputes with neighboring Somaliland, particularly over the Sul and Sanag regions, erupted into armed conflict. Internally, clan politics and rivalries often threatened to destabilize the fragile government. Competition over resources and power remained a constant source of tension. Then came a new threat, born from economic desperation. With its vast, unpoliced coastline and a collapsed fishing industry, Puntland became the epicenter of modern piracy. Unemployed youth, seeing no other opportunities, took to the seas, hijacking international vessels for ransom. The headlines were stark, and the pirate coast became infamous worldwide. Yet, this crisis also spurred action. Puntland's security forces, with international support, began to crack down. Naval patrols, improved coastal policing, and efforts to create alternative livelihoods slowly turned the tide against piracy. It was a brutal, difficult fight, but it demonstrated the region's resilience. Puntland's story is a complex tapestry of success and struggle. It represents a pragmatic solution, born from necessity, a choice to build a functional state within a failed one. The model is built on the idea that stability can be achieved through local control while still aspiring to national unity. However, this path is fraught with difficulties. The delicate balance of clan politics remains a defining feature of its governance. Territorial disputes persist, and economic development is uneven, with prosperity concentrated in urban centers while rural areas lag behind. Today, Puntland stands as a testament to a different kind of post-conflict recovery. Its cities are growing, its ports are bustling, and its government continues to function despite the surrounding instability. It is a powerful example of what can be achieved when communities take charge of their own destiny. Puntland chose autonomy over separation, betting its future on the eventual revival of a federal Somali nation. But its journey is far from over, and it highlights a fundamental question for the entire country: how to balance regional self-governance with the need for national unity. The future of Somalia may well depend on the answer. Thanks for watching Reality Vault TV. If you want to see more real stories from around the world, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.